Hi, Mick Garvey from Airgun World. I've got a couple of items from Scott Country International. I've been lucky enough to field test and review. The Pulsar Axion XM30 key, the base model, and the Sightmark Wraith night vision scope. More about that later. But the Axion key, new model to the market, causing quite a stir. 12 micron sensor, so compared to the healing, it gives smoother edges, easily recognises objects out in the field, and obviously a lot smaller and lighter. If you look at it, it's like the size of a small rangefinder. Really does fit in hand. It fits in the pocket, you don't even know you've got it there, which is great. It's got a 1300 metre detection range, a 2.5 base mag, which goes up to 10 mag, 6 colour palettes. How's it compared to the XQ30V? I used one briefly and I've used this more extensively. This knocks the socks off it, much better by a long way. So if you're thinking of one, you're on a budget or you want it for air rifling, this is the one to go for in my opinion. Like I say, it goes up to 10 mag. The XM30 goes to 4 to 16, and I think the XM30 is 5.5 base mag, which is all very good, but I think 2.5 is about right. It's bang on. Display's a little bit small, but not a problem. It depends what you're used to. For your first time thermal, you'll be blown away with this. As the base model, there's no streaming, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no recording, so there's no photographs facility on it. My only beef with it, I would say, is the eye cup, or the lack of it. Sometimes when you go to your eye, it feels like it's almost sucking your eyeball out. But not a big deal, not a problem. For the money, like I say, at least less than half the price of most of the thermal spotters, and that is the way to go for me. So if you're thinking of one, that's the one I go for. The Sightmark, I had this mounted on my Wildcat Compact, my 2.5, my latest one. We had a bit of an outing up in Scotland with Paul and the rabbits. Had a great evening. Really worked well, no problems at all with it. Lasted all night with just the batteries we got, which just takes AAs. I've bought myself since then some rechargeable batteries so I can carry spares around and not constantly buying batteries for it, which would be a pain. But all in all, pretty impressive. This is going to be featured in the next Airgun World feature when me and Paul are actually out to Scotland doing the shooting of the rabbits, like I say. So we'll not go into it too much, we'll wait till you can read about it, that in there. But it will be an ongoing feature for the next month as well. So guys, that's it, I'll draw that to an end. Thanks for watching, thanks, bye.